Gentlemen, welcome to Eat Fed Calls interviews with my special guest, the CEO of CRW, and he is the current in reigning CRW X Division champion, Firestar Hart. Welcome to the War Chest.
Thank you for having me there, GVD.
Um, on the first bat of the Eat Fed Call world, what is going through your mind in CRW? What's going on there? What's the dealio? What's the huge impacts coming soon? What is the mission for CRW? Firestar.
Well, we just had another huge week on the road to CRW Hyperbolic Chamber. As we all know, Sonic Rumble, pretty much just about everybody knows who won it now. If you've been paying attention, even if things aren't all the way up yet, people pretty much know who won. Just came off a huge BZW takeover CPV earlier this week as well. And next week, I'm not going to tell you guys, I'm not going to give any spoilers out, but just say it's going to be huge. And we're on the road to Chronic Mania 31 now. And there's at least one more stop at Hyperbolic Chamber. So big things popping. And as far as the EFED call, anything goes all around, I am the current CRW X Division champion, and I'm making it my goal to find and obtain 2 more X Division titles and become the first ever Triple X champion.
Earlier I had Tyler H in the studio. He said he made his points about you, and he called you out. You called him out 6 months ago, and he finally he called you out, and you finally accepted the challenge. And he made the point, and I asked him what's the stipulation for his match, and he said this 5 rounds of death match at Dark Mania for DRW. And what's going through your mind about the 5 rounds of death? Because I seen this match also unfold down where Tyler H did beat Adam Rush. And what's going through your minds about the stipulation against Tyler H and Firestar? The Battle of the Ages is still continuing, and he said on the DRW radio he made you say I quit. But are you going to redeem yourself and beat Tyler H in the 5 rounds of death at Dark Mania? Are you going to do what's best for yourself?
You see, Firestar, I'm a very busy man, obviously. Firestar, that's who I am. Fire always burns inside. And even at CXWI down in that call league, me and Johnny were teaming up at Golden Ambition 6. The Deadly Saints are going for the CXWI Tag Team titles. Can we obtain our first ever CXWI Tag Team titles and become, what is it? I believe it's 25-time Tag Team champions in the history hall. Can we obtain that at Golden Ambitions? I don't know, but you guys out there watching, show your support, because we're taking on Zinyak and Zavok, known as Double Z over there. Of course, Zinyak, you guys know, is your CRW United States champion as well right now. And he's defending that against Gat and Ronnie Ryder in a triple threat no-holds barred match at Hyperbolic Chamber in about a week now. About a week from Sunday. So, that ought to be a good one. And but not just Zinyak and Zappa me and Gat have to worry about. We have to worry about Mewtwo, Tails, Randy and Wildcat. These three teams are absolutely no joke. Me and Gat, Golden Ambitions is CXWI and WrestleMania, and you guys should know how I am at Mania. I, let alone the Deadly Saints, always come out on top no matter what. We push ourselves to the limit, further beyond anybody at Mania to come out on top. I've risked my career, life and limb, to go 18-0 at CRW Chronic Mania. Last year, I beat the Soldier Killzone, man who you, GVD, know very well, is the current CRW champion. He's on top of the mountain right now. Who would have thought that even though he lost to me last year?
Sorry for the interruption. So I'm back here with the Firestar Hart. Go ahead, keep us talking.
Okay, so what I was saying before commercial break, all this, who'd have thought Killzone would have made to losing to me last year at Chronic Mania 30 to rebounding back and becoming CRW champion in 2014. I don't think many people thought about that. I'm pretty sure many people thought last year at Chronic Mania, once I beat Killzone, that was going to be the last they saw Killzone for probably a good while. But no, he bounced back. He joined Evolution for a short time last year. He left, I think it was, no, that was Randy Creed that left Zero's family. And after that, he ended up becoming CRW champion. I believe it was at Summer Brawl last year. And he's been champion ever since. Killzone is he's in beast mode right now. He's in soldier mode right now. And that's exactly what he is, the soldier. He's one of the most patriotic guys ever in CRW. And then, again, yeah. This is exactly what he is, but he's also kind of an asshole right now. And last year, we had an epic match, an hour and a half match, what the match is up. And it, I believe, was one of the matches of the year. And I think that did take the match of the year last year. And that was the final standing between me and Killzone last year, and I won. I came out on top. Record as it stands last year, Firestar 2, Killzone 1. He beat me in the second go-around. But talking about Mania and all that brings me to the very subject of the Ripper, the King of Chaos, Tyler H. I opened his big mouth again, saying he was the one that made me say I quit. I keep setting the record straight. My own wife, DMG, turned on me on that night. It was her that made me say I quit, not Tyler. The only reason Tyler can legally take any kind of credit is because he was the opponent on paper. He personally didn't make me say I quit. He can only take credit because it was on paper. So Tyler H., you right there, my friend, are a liar. And you even want me at Chronic Mania 31 this year. Tyler, when are you going to learn? You cannot take the Firestar down at Mania. I'm not going down at Dark Mania. Sure as hell not going down at Chronic Mania. The Saints aren't going down at Golden Ambitions. Because whether Johnny's able to or not, I am going to push myself to the limit and beyond to ensure victory. Tyler, you say 5 rounds of death. You've beaten people in there. Good for you. Bravo. You want me to give you a fucking cookie? Well, no cookie for you. The cookies are mine. I am going into 5 rounds of death, and I am going to kill you each and every single round until you die. And then, if you still want to beat me at Chronic Mania, because as of right now, nobody has stood up. Nobody has challenged me for Chronic Mania this year. I'm still technically free to go. But you, my friend, have more anime focused on it in CRW than I can remember. You have The Rock, who's been making cameo appearances. You have Flame, who returned finally. You have the Insane Flame, who is my brother multiple times removed. Flame is a distant family member, and he returned at Survival Games last year. Helps us out. Yeah, Tyler, I know you're feeling the sting because he's done it twice to you now. And you want him face to face at Hyperbolic Chamber. Okay. He's gonna show up.
Who are you going to make? This is a question for myself. I'm sorry that I said that. Are you going to openly challenge Tyler H at Chronic Mania 31? Are you going to openly challenge him at Chronic Mania, make history, or who's going to step up and challenge you? Because you have Tyler H in the picture now. Who's going to step up and challenge you, the CRW X Division Champion? Who's going to step up and challenge you? Who is it? We don't know. But if Tyler H steps up and has the balls, he'll probably step up and go against you at Chronic Mania 31. But for the DRW situation, it's already been set. It's already been accepted. So, like what he says, everything that unfolds in CRW, it's all the masterminds with him. This leads me to my next question, Firestar Hart.
Alright.
Are you ever going to return to DRW as a full-time roster member and go after the Elite World title or the World Heavyweight Championship?
As a full-time wrestler?
Yes.
A really good question. Instead, take into consideration that every time Chris Zero convinces me to come back, convinces me with the Elite title, waves it in front of my face, he waves the brass ring. I guess you can call it that. Hell, really don't know what to call it at this point, but he waves it in my face and goes, hey, come back, you're going to get this belt now. I come back, and what happens? Same old shit. Different day. Title avoids me. Something happens. Something costs me a match. I lose something when I should be winning. I get screwed over every time I come. So, am I going to be a full-time superstar over there again? Unless I can be proven wrong in what my claim was tonight, then the answer to that, all I can give you is a very strong maybe.
Very strong maybe for his return as a full-time wrestler in the DRW format. Now talking about another topic of my hand. This is what I asked him. Who's going to walk out of Beer Bash as the winner? Who's going to walk out? Who's going to win the DRW World Heavyweight Championship at Beer Bash in the main event? Alex Fame versus Susie Spitz. Who's going to walk out as the winner?
Alex Fame versus Susie Spitz?
Yes.
Oh, like very much. Honestly, it's gonna come down to who out promos who. I mean, I love Alex Fame. Right now, he's commentating in CRW BZW. He's commentating in our developmental territory. He's a good guy. He's done it all now because he evidently commentating was about the last thing he needed to do. So he's done it all now. Alex Fame is a good guy. I can praise him all day long. Because I've seen a lot of potential in the kid. And Susie Spence, she's been doing this a long time. Hell, I think she's been doing e-fetting before any of us. Hell, guys like myself, SNCS, shout out to you, Scott McShannon, be sure to check out this video. And GVD, be sure to post this in the group and tag him to it so he can. We've been doing CAWS since before it was cool, pretty much. We've been doing this for years, since the first time they introduced it, pretty much. And I'm sure there are a few more guys out there that have done that. So when you look at experience like that, you want to give the edge to Susie. You want to. But when you take a look at ability, I think they're both even. I think it's good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be sitting, I'm going to be watching, whether it be from the DSA headquarters, whether it be from the Deadly Saints Alliance headquarters, whether it be backstage on the monitor in our locker room, whether it be in the hallway on a monitor, whatever, whether it be at a fucking Buffalo Wild Wings bar. I'm going to be watching that match. Now, like I say, it's going to be a damn good one. May the best one win.
Now, there's another match taken out of Beard Bash. Let me see if I can get it from the DRW website for a minute. What up? What up?
Right. While you're searching for that, I'm going to tell you something. I got to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something else about Chronic Mania. You wonder if I'm going to let Tyler H fight me again at Chronic Mania. Is that correct? I've stated before. Tyler H has more than just myself as an enemy in CRW in terms of when it comes to who he could possibly fight at Chronic Mania. If need be, I'm almost positive that this year could possibly be a huge match for me at Chronic Mania. I'm guaranteed to possibly have so many challengers in line that want to fight me that a simple four-way match to determine who gets to fight me won't be enough. It's either going to have to be a battle royal, and the winner gets the chance to break the fire streak, or I'm going to have to go through a slobber knocker style match, run a gauntlet at Chronic Mania 31.
I found the match card. At Beer Bash in College Station at the Reed Arena, we'll have a co-main event match for the DRW Elite World Championship. It is Chris Zero, the champion, versus Mark Jacobs versus Torrance Banks versus Tyler H. What is your output on that, Firestar Hart?
If Tyler H is meant to face me at Dark Mania, I don't see him walking out with that belt. Unless Chris Zero has the plan to finally give me what I deserve. And that is the Elite title. I would love nothing more than to face Tyler H in the 5 rounds of death and have it be for the Elite title. Because that would make the reason I'm in DRW right now. That would make my reason more known. That would make it come close, that much fruition. And Tyler H, think you're a king, you think you're a god. I can stomp your ass down. I am the god of rock. I am your fire god.
There's a match before that. Beforehand, it is Sean Ripper versus Samuel Taylor. The winner of that match, a co-main event, Dark Mania for the Elite World Heavyweight Championship. And if Tyler H wins and he challenges you to 5 rounds of death, it possibly be in a triple threat match. That's Sean Ripper.
I'll burn them down as well. If that's the case, I'll burn them down as well. Nobody's gonna stop me at Dark Mania. Nobody.
You said that nobody can't stomp you down. Um, then do what's best for yourself and do what's best, and that's Rampage everywhere. And here's the final question of the hour. This is what I ask each and every each vetter out there. What do you think about each vet itself? Do you think it's better than the WRP format? Do you think it's better than everything out there? What's your input and output on that?
Well, me personally transitioning over to call, I like being able to watch the action on YouTube a lot better than anything else. But if you ask if it's better than WRP, right now, yes, it is. Right now, yes, it is. Call has become, or not call, but WRP has become so stressful, and it's a kill. E-Fed, you bust a promo, and then you get to read a match. You get to read something good, something entertaining. You get the entertainment value. Now you can take your phone and record a recap and do all sorts of commentary bits and voices that may be popped up in between. You can have fun with it. WRP, I've seen RPM do a video explaining it. I think he was monitoring a match over it. Can't really say it was top notch, but he tried. Haven't really seen it work out. Haven't really seen him do that since. He's doing call videos now for RWF, and it's better to just watch the action, like I said. And if you're reading results and doing voices, then that's the next best thing down from call. Because you're talking the action, you're doing the voices, you're giving the fans a show. And it's almost like they're watching it on TV as you read those words and imitate those voices.
Right.
So Red, I would place in a very, very close second to call. So if you ask me if I do like E-Fed, yes. Yes, I do.
With
That's no problem.
I have seen you in the WRP format. I've even wrestled you under the DRW format as the Grant Van Dam character. We had a one hell of a fight for the CRW Undisputed Championship, which I came out short, and that's what the main choke is on my end. But see, I considered you as my mentor under the EFED rule, and
Right.
and when I branched away from you and everything, I took accountability of thanking you for everything, and I'm saying this on the show because people like him and people like Chris Connor Underwood, people like Pamela Midnight Goth under Taylor, something like that. I don't. Sorry.
Pamela Maiden Goff Taylor Hart.
With those three and myself, I'm a mentor to people. I'm personally myself. I personally myself make history, but with this guy here, he makes everything possible. And with this being the ending of the EFED and call interviews, I would like to everybody say Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Valentine's Day. I mean, and be sure to treat your loved ones and the lovers out there on Valentine's Day. Make them happy, make everything a safe road, and do what's best and try to end the show off with your famous words.
Alright, you know what, guys? Also, be sure to check out my YouTube channel, Firestar Hart. Check it out for more call, CRW action. Special video I have planned coming up for tomorrow, Valentine's Day, for you guys. For those of you that celebrate it, whatnot. I personally don't because I've heard stuff about it. But I'm still going to spend it with the one I love, regardless, even when I'm recording. But, you know what? There's a few phrases I'm going to end you guys with tonight. One is a famous DADX style line. If you're not down with the Deadly Saints, if you're not down with the Firestar, if you're not down with GAD, if you're not down with the family, we got 2 words for you. Suck it! But you know, the more important thing that you need to realize is if you're staring down the barrel of the gun and the Deadly Saints are controlling those guns, you best believe we're not asking questions. We're going to fire the trigger.
Fire the trigger.
Wow.
Fire the trigger. The trigger. Bullets mean war chest. And thank you all, and have a nice weekend. Love you guys. Mwah.
Oh, trust me, Grant. They will. They will. And be sure to check out more on Beyond the Excellence of Execution, Beyond the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. And you know it, and Bret Hart approves of it.
The Legend of Bret Hart. So thank you, and be sure to watch this when it gets uploaded. Mwah.